Imagine, for a moment, that the world around you is in chaos. News arrives bringing fear. People around you act irrationally, and you feel, deep inside, that restless unease that seems endless. It is in this moment that Stoic philosophy offers us a light, a silent path to cross the storm without being knocked down by it. Remaining unshakable does not mean ignoring the chaos. It means understanding that, while we cannot control the external world, we can always master our mind and our reactions. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome and one of the most renowned Stoics, wrote in his journals, "In the silence of the night, that it is not what happens to you that determines your peace, but how you respond to it. Consider this: every challenge, every loss, every injustice you face does not carry inherent power to destroy you. The power to disturb you exists only if you allow it." Epictetus, who began life as a slave, shows us the depth of this idea. Even chained, humiliated, living under complete absence of external freedom, he discovered inner freedom. True freedom does not depend on external circumstances, but on a disciplined mind. A mind that learned to distinguish between what can be controlled and what cannot. And this is exactly where Stoic strength lies. In the ability to perceive that impulsive emotions, fears, and anxieties arise from our mind, not the world. You are not a hostage to what happens outside. You are responsible for your own serenity. Now, imagine facing a difficult situation, perhaps a conflict at work, a disagreement with a friend, or an unexpected loss. Before reacting, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this under my control? If the answer is no, why allow it to steal your peace? If the answer is yes, then focus your energy on conscious, rational, and balanced action. Every moment of emotional impulse is a lost opportunity to strengthen your mind. The Stoics remind us that life is not fair, and suffering is part of existence. But it is not suffering itself that destroys us. It is our reaction to it. It is anger at perceived injustice, fear of imminent loss, anxiety in the face of uncertainty. Every unexamined emotion becomes a chain that binds us. But every conscious reflection, every deliberate act of self-control sets us free. Think of patience as a powerful tool. A patient person is not someone who submits to passivity. A patient person observes the situation clearly, understands the limits of what can be controlled, and acts prudently. Marcus Aurelius taught that a serene mind is not frightened by criticism, not shaken by praise, nor affected by fortune or misfortune. It remains unshakable, like a rock resisting the waves, not because the rock is indifferent, but because it knows its own inner strength. Training the Stoic mind requires daily practice. It is not an instant change, but a continuous process of observation and discipline. Start small. Notice when your emotions are impulsive, when anger or fear arises. Without reason, ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? Can I control it, or should I accept it with serenity? Every conscious response strengthens your mind. Every rational action builds your character. Another powerful tool is negative visualization, a practice used by Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius. Imagine losing what you love, failing in your projects, facing unexpected setbacks. By visualizing these situations, you prepare your mind to face them calmly, without being dominated by panic or frustration. The mind, accustomed to anticipating difficulties, learns to respond with tranquility, transforming what could be suffering into learning and resilience. Serenity also comes from recognizing the transience of everything. Nothing is permanent. Wealth, power, health, even our relationships. Accepting impermanence allows us to live the present with awareness and detachment. The Stoic understands that losing what is temporary is not tragedy, but an opportunity to reinforce inner freedom. Excessive attachment generates suffering. Conscious detachment generates peace. The practice of gratitude, paradoxically, is also Stoic. By recognizing the value of what you have now, your health, your family, your knowledge, you reduce anxiety over what you do not possess or cannot control. Gratitude is a silent armor that strengthens the mind against external turbulence. And remember, remaining unshakable is not a sign of coldness or lack of emotion. It is a sign of awareness. It is noticing each emotion, accepting it, and deciding if it deserves your energy. It is acting with intention, not reacting impulsively. It is being the protagonist of your own mind, not a slave to circumstances. Now, imagine applying all this in your daily life. When facing an argument, breathe, observe, and choose your response. When dealing with loss, accept impermanence, learn from the experience, transform pain into strength. When feeling anxious, practice negative visualization. Prepare for the worst and realize that most fears never come to pass. Every step, every conscious choice makes you more unshakable, more serene, more free. The power to remain unshakable is silent but immense. It does not depend on anyone's approval, nor on luck or external circumstances. It comes from cultivating the mind, daily practice, constant reflection. It is the freedom that no external power can take, the invisible fortress that allows us to cross storms without being destroyed. In the end, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: you have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is the essence of Stoicism, not controlling the world, but mastering oneself. If you incorporate these practices, even slowly, you will notice that challenges lose their power. Criticisms do not shake your peace, losses do not destroy your balance, and gradually, you will become unshakable, serene, truly free. This is the art of remaining unshakable, a silent but powerful path that transforms every difficulty into learning, every adversity into growth, and every moment into an opportunity to strengthen your mind, a path that Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and all great Stoics walked, and that today is within your reach. Breathe deeply. Feel the world around you, but recognize that nothing can shake you if you master your mind. Every challenge is a chance to practice, every obstacle an opportunity to grow, every moment an invitation to live as a true Stoic. Serenity is not a destination. It is practice. It is not luck. It is discipline. And by choosing to walk this path, you will discover true freedom, the freedom to remain unshakable, no matter what happens.